Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the degree candidates and faculty of the University of Notre Dame. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our honorees, the deans, and other distinguished members of the Commencement Platform Party.
Dear graduates, family members, and friends, on behalf of the President, Provost, Vice Presidents, Deans, and the faculty of the University of Notre Dame, I welcome you to this truly joyful celebration. Today, we will confer degrees upon students whom we honor for lives of scholarship and research, and we will charge them to place their learning in the service of humanity. My name is Mike Hildreth. I'm a professor of physics and astronomy, and I serve as Vice President, Associate Provost, and Dean of the Graduate School. It is my honor to introduce members of the Platform Party. Please stand as I call your name. Overseeing his final graduate school commencement as President of Our Ladies University, Reverend Father John Jenkins. Professor John McGreevy, Charles and Jill Fisher Provost of the University. Professor Sarah Mastillo, I.A. O'Shaughnessy Dean of the College of Arts and Letters. Professor Patricia Culligan, Matthew H. McCloskey Dean of the College of Engineering. Professor Santiago Schnell, William K. Warren Foundation Dean of the College of Science. Professor Scott Appleby, Marilyn Keough Dean of the Keough School of Global Affairs. Professor Jeffrey Rhodes, Vice President for Research. Professor David Goh, Vice President and Associate Provost for Academic Strategy. Dr. Michael Pippinger, Vice President and Associate Provost for Internationalization. Professor Maura Ryan, Vice President and Associate Provost for Faculty Affairs. Professor Ron Matoyer, Vice President and Associate Provost for Teaching and Learning. The university's Chief Marshals, Professor Michael Desch, Director of the Notre Dame International Security Center, and Packy J.D. Professor of Political Science, and Professor Darren Davis, Snyder Family Mission Professor of Political Science. And finally, the University Mace Bearer, Professor Margaret Meserve, Vice President and Associate Provost for Academic Space and Support. So let's give all of our folks who came to join you in this beautiful morning a round of applause. Now, I now ask one of this year's winners of the Reverend James A. Burns CSC Award, Professor Prashant Kamat, to come forward to deliver the invocation. Please rise.
Dear God of wisdom and love, we gratefully acknowledge your presence today as we rejoice in the success of our graduate students. We are thankful for the opportunity to witness the years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. We recognize the support and encouragement provided by families, faculty, and staff, whose guidance and mentorship have been instrumental in shaping the journey of our graduates. The deep-rooted friendships that they have developed as a result of the shared pursuit of knowledge during the course of their graduate studies will be cherished for years to come. As these individuals embark on the next chapter of their lives, may they carry with them the values and principles instilled by their education at Notre Dame. May they be bestowed with the strength and wisdom to apply their knowledge with confidence, intellect, and compassionate hearts as they embark on their professional paths. Grant them the strength and foresight to use their knowledge with confidence, intellect, and loving hearts to make a difference in the world through their scholarship. Let's invoke the values of compassion, empathy, and inclusivity as we work together to build a more just and equitable society. We ask your blessings upon each graduate as they receive their degrees today and as they embark on the new path of their career. With gratitude for the privilege of being part of their journey, we unite as the Notre Dame family in celebration. In your name we pray. Amen.
I'd now like to ask Provost McGreevy to introduce our speaker.
Please be seated. A renowned medicinal chemist, Dr. Sabina Hadida's official title is Senior Vice President and San Diego Site Head at Vertex Pharmaceuticals. But to cystic fibrosis patients and their loved ones, she is a fighter who uses her expertise to fight for patients who have been fighting for every breath. She is an innovator who uses novel scientific approaches to treat the root cause of the devastating genetic disease, not just the symptoms. She is a hero who leads the chemistry team that developed transformative medications that have significantly increased the life expectancy of those living with cystic fibrosis, an inherited disorder that affects the lungs and other organs, causing frequent respiratory infections, breathing problems, chronic lung disease, and other complications. In the 1980s, back when I was in graduate school, the life of someone diagnosed with cystic fibrosis was just 14 years. And most of those 14 years were spent in and out of hospitals. In the early 2000s, it was 35 years. Today, 50 years is typical, and some cystic fibrosis patients live into their 80s. That dramatic progress is a direct result of the work of our speaker today. She has spent the last 2 decades dedicated to the discovery and development of drugs to treat this terrible disease. As you will hear from her in a few moments, it was not an easy path. She faced setbacks and criticism and daunting challenges, but she continued to fight for the people living with cystic fibrosis and their families, and she succeeded. Her team has discovered 4 now approved medicines, including the triple drug combination Trikafta, as well as multiple drugs in preclinical and clinical development. For her revolutionary work in drug development and research, Dr. Hadida was a co-recipient with 2 of her colleagues of the 2024 Breakthrough Prize in Life Sciences, as well as the 2023 Wiley Prize in Biomedical Sciences, the 2022 Drug Hunter Award, and the American Chemical Society's 2013 Heroes of Chemistry Award. The development of Trikafta has been one of the most phenomenal and outstanding achievements of biomedical research in the last 30 years. That's according to longtime National Institute of Health Director Francis Collins, himself a renowned physician geneticist who led the Human Genome Project in the 1980s. More than 16,000 cystic fibrosis patients have been treated with Trikafta, with results showing an 87% reduction in the need for a lung transplant and a 74% reduction in the risk of death. Dr. Hadida received her bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees in pharmacy from the University of Barcelona in Spain. She holds more than 60 U.S. patents and is the author of many peer-reviewed articles published in leading journals. Tomorrow, she will add to her list of accomplishments an honorary doctorate of science from the University of Notre Dame. Today, it is our honor to introduce her as our graduate school commencement speaker. Please join me in giving a warm Notre Dame welcome to Dr. Sabina Hadida.
Thank you, Provost McGreevy. Good morning, everyone. I am deeply honored to be here today to share this memorable moment with you all. I want to start by thanking President Reverend John Jenkins and the selection committee for bestowing me an honorary award and the opportunity to speak at this commencement ceremony at this prestigious university. I'm especially excited since this is my first commencement ever. I graduated from the University of Barcelona in the northeast of Spain, and actually we don't have commencement ceremonies when we finish our degrees. So based on that, I never thought I would have the opportunity to be on stage and receive a degree like I've seen so many times on TV. But today marks a really important milestone for everyone here. Members of the class of 2024, their spouses, children and parents, families and friends who have supported the graduates through this journey, and also the faculty members who are finally able to kick their graduate students into the real world. Let's give a big round of applause for all the 2024 graduates. So graduates, if you did it right, your time as graduate students would have been characterized by dedication, determination, and intellectual curiosity. If not, take your degree and run. I hope, after years of digging deep into your chosen fields while challenging the existing paradigms, you have emerged as experts in your respective subjects. Now, I pass on the baton of saving the world to you all, so don't mess it up, please. Today is not just about looking back at what you have achieved. It is about embracing the opportunities that the future brings. And don't you worry, there will be many, for as long as you are willing to take up the challenge that they present. While I am standing here with everyone's attention, I'm also going to be sharing some life and professional lessons which may help you in your career. However, do remember that there is more than one way to skin a you-know-what. So my experience is for reference only, and there's no money-back guarantee. So although I am not a big soccer fan, I am always reminded of the words by the famous Brazilian soccer player Pelé. This is what he said: "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you're doing or learning to do." For those of you who have no idea who Pelé is, you can just Google it. Otherwise, you can imagine that he was the Taylor Swift of soccer. Perhaps it is not the best quote to use, since I'm giving away my age with it, but Pelé was at the pinnacle of soccer for so many years, so he must have some good insights into how to succeed. I graduated with a PhD in pharmacy many years ago, in the last millennium. I was where you are today, except without the nice cap and gown. And I asked myself what I wanted to achieve in my life. I made the decision to do a postdoc at the University of Pittsburgh, during which I dove into the unknown and began a challenging experience to develop a new field called fluorochemistry. One thing I learned is that there is no guaranteed success, particularly when you try something completely new, because there's no roadmap to follow. So, when faced with an unprecedented challenge, always go back to the basic and ask the critical questions. Slowly, one step at a time, you will be able to draw your own map. This is the first important lesson I learned and that I'm sharing with you today. This is an approach I have applied throughout my career, and it has gotten me out of trouble many, many, many times. I had the aspiration to make medicines since I was very small. So the next logical chapter in my career was to employ organic chemistry to design and synthesize small molecules for therapeutic application. Once again, I was in the same shoes as some of you. I was looking for my first industrial position, and let me tell you, it was not easy at all. So, don't get discouraged. The right opportunity will present itself at the right time. About 20-odd years ago, I began the journey at Vertex Pharmaceuticals in San Diego as part of a team that strive to develop therapies for people with cystic fibrosis. The idea was to use high-throughput screening to identify starting molecules, and then apply new computational and synthetic methodologies to design and prepare novel organic compounds that could eventually be developed into drugs. Sounds really simple, right? Well, lesson number 2. There are no shortcuts in drug discovery or in any scientific ventures. If it was easy, it would have already been done, and ChatGPT will be able to tell you all about it. Cystic fibrosis, or CF for short, is a fatal genetic disease that affects nearly 100,000 children and adults in the world. The disease is caused by mutations in the CFTR gene. CFTR stands for Cystic Fibrosis Transmembrane Conductance Regulator gene. And within the CF patient population, there are reports of over 2,000 different mutations. These mutations lead to a faulty gene, and the ion transport across epithelial tissues is impaired. To simply put it, thick and sticky mucus clogs the airway, making it hard to breathe and setting the stage for lung disease. This ultimately leads to life expectancies in their mid-30s. In other words, cystic fibrosis is as tough of an opponent as a Notre Dame lineman. So when our journey started in CF, the idea that small molecules could restore the function of a mutant protein was considered both revolutionary and also crazy. I remember presenting experimental data at a conference related to what ultimately became our first CF drug. I was, believe it or not, shouted off the stage because the expert did not believe in this approach. I thought that only happened in the movies, but I guess my mother-in-law was right all along when she said, if it happens on TV, it can happen in the real life. However, despite this episode, our team trusted the data, which eventually guided us to the solution. That experience taught me that there are no crazy ideas as long as they don't violate the laws of physics or thermodynamics. So next time someone shrugs their shoulders about your ideas, just tell them what I just told you. Remember, you must have faith in yourself. After all, you are a graduate of Notre Dame. And that takes me to lesson number 3. Let the data be your guiding light. That's the beauty of science. Do not let preconceived notions cloud your judgment or limit your imagination. As a famous sailor said, you can never cross an ocean unless you have the courage to lose the sight of the shore. The past 20 years have been both enjoyable and exciting in my professional career. I have had the honor to be part of the team that proved that our ideas could work, which has translated into the discovery of multiple medicines that target the underlying cause of cystic fibrosis. Over the years, our team converted a dream into medicines that have the potential to treat approximately 90% of people with cystic fibrosis. So lesson number 4, it is all about teamwork. It takes a village to discover new medicines and get them to patients. This is why we often say drug discovery is the ultimate team sport. So, unless you're a theoretical mathematician who only needs a pencil and a piece of paper, good teamwork is paramount to modern-day success. But success comes with a sense of responsibilities. I remember when we discovered our first CF medicine. It required incredible collaboration and was a very exciting time for our team. However, we knew that it would only work for a small fraction of people with CF, and that we needed to find therapies that could work for everyone with this disease. That brings me to lesson number 5, be relentless. It took over 20 years to finally discover a triple combination therapy that has the potential to treat 90% of people with CF. Our team had to design and synthesize over 25,000 unique compounds. Each compound had to be, after synthesis, they had to be purified, characterized, and tested. And the data from each compound had to be integrated into the design of the next one. Our company, Vertex Pharmaceuticals, empowered our diverse team of scientists to make the impossible possible and discover these medicines, progress them through preclinical and clinical studies, and reach patients with the utmost sense of urgency. Let me tell you, discovering one drug is hard, 2 is even harder, so discovering 3 that work together was almost unimaginable, and yet we were determined to succeed. And we are still not done. There are still approximately 10% of patients who do not respond to our CFTR modulators and require nucleic acid therapies. So we will continue this journey until we have a therapy for all people with CF. That is what being relentless means. This experience made me realize that success is much bigger than what one individual can achieve in their career. It is the impact individuals have in the world around them. So never underestimate the power of your actions to shape the course of history, whether it is through pursuing groundbreaking research, leading transformative change, or striving to make a difference in your community. As you get on this next chapter of your life, remember the values you have learned as graduate students: integrity, humility, and a commitment to excellence. And never forget the support system that has brought you to this moment: your family, friends, mentors, and colleagues who have supported you along the way. Thank you, and congratulations again to the Notre Dame Graduate School Class of 2024. Now, go forth and conquer. Let's go, Irish.
Thank you, Dr. Hadida, for your thoughts. Your determination and perseverance in pursuit of your goal to improve the lives of those with cystic fibrosis should serve as an inspiration to us all on how to use research for good. So let's give her another round of applause, please. We now come to the awarding of degrees. We will first recognize our PhD recipients. Doctoral candidates, you will assemble by college at the direction of the marshals. I now call on Professor Sarah Mastillo, the Dean of the College of Arts and Letters, to present her candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy and the Doctor of Musical Arts degrees.
Will the candidates for the degrees of the Doctor of Philosophy and the Doctor of Musical Arts in the College of Arts and Letters and their directors please come forward?
Nicholas Alexander Augustine Babbage, Doctor of Philosophy, English. Dallin Porter Baldwin, Doctor of Musical Arts, Conducting. William Alexander Beatty, Doctor of Philosophy, Medieval Studies. Alejandra Campos, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science. Myra Alejandra Cano, Doctor of Philosophy, English. C. David Carlson, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Haley V. Chavan, Doctor of Philosophy, English. Dong Juan Alex Chun, Doctor of Philosophy, English. Melissa Marie Coles, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Alejandro Corona Espinosa, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, Research, and Experimental. Anne Elise Crafton, Doctor of Philosophy, Medieval Studies. Sarah Therese Dennis, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, Research, and Experimental. Jennifer Suzanne Kempton Dudley, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology. Hallie Edith Ann Duttmer, Doctor of Philosophy, Philosophy. Hannah Erftenbeck, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology. Anna Gabur, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology. Benjamin Garcia Olgado, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science. Hansol Gu, Doctor of Philosophy, Theology. Lauren Elizabeth Hamblin, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Raleigh C. Heath, Doctor of Philosophy, Theology. Carson Kenneth Ohm, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics. Mitchell Ryan Koo, Doctor of Philosophy, English. Mark Anthony Lakowski, Doctor of Philosophy, Theology. Jovian Chuck Wing Lam, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, Research, and Experimental. Da-Young Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, Research, and Experimental. Kiriana Aaron Lynch, Doctor of Philosophy, English. Lara Pendle McGowan Barrett, Doctor of Philosophy, English. Antonio Martinez Tlatenchi, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, Research, and Experimental. Julie Mulliken, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Sarah M. Knights, Doctor of Philosophy, Sociology. Hannah Miriam Peckham, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Kimberly Pei N., Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science. Jorge Ivan Puma Crespo, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Sheila A. Rahman, Doctor of Philosophy, English. Abigail Teresa Raleigh, Doctor of Philosophy, English. Li Xia Ren, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics. Rachel Lynn Ruprecht, Doctor of Philosophy, Philosophy. Sanat Tajuddin Sayed, Doctor of Philosophy, Anthropology. Irakli Shalikashvili, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics. Idelquin A. Shivachi, Doctor of Philosophy, Theology. Natan Ezekiel Skihin, Doctor of Philosophy, Political Science. Emily Taylor Smith, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Erica Hastings Snader, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Sister An T. Kim Tran, O.P., Doctor of Philosophy, Theology. Edward Trofimov, Doctor of Philosophy, History. Guillermo Verduzco Bustos, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics. Adam Christopher Villanova Goldstein, Doctor of Philosophy, Psychology, Research, and Experimental. Qiong Wu, Doctor of Philosophy, Philosophy. Danchen Zhao, Doctor of Philosophy, Economics.
Present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for a doctoral degree from the College of Arts and Letters.
I now call on Professor Patricia Culligan, the Dean of the College of Engineering, to present her candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the College of Engineering and their directors please come forward?
Christopher James Adonisio, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Ahmet Chagri Aidinkara Halilolu, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical Engineering. Akash Bansal, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Steph Leonard Bardol, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Coleman Peter Blakely, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Nicholas Botzer, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Nicholas Elliott Capps, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Zachariah Joseph Lowe Carmichael, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Changhao Chen Li, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Maria Teresa Contreras Vargas, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Nagahan Demirsi, Doctor of Philosophy, Bioengineering. Yu Duan, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical Engineering. Connor James Evans, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Kelvin M. Figueroa Ibrahim, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Trenton William Ford, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Shuyao Gao, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Kanishka Ghosh, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Joseph Paul Gonzalez, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Samuel M. Griggs, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Jichuan Guo, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Valerie Lynn Hernley, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Justice Isaiah Hibschman, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Tens Huang, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Sion Kim, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Nilay Kumar, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Ching Lan, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Philip Andrew Lax, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Garam Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Hongjia Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Mongyuan Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Peixian Liang, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Mengdi Liu, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Yi Liu, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Mitchell Evan Lozier, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Sina Malakpour Estelaki, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Daniel C. Martin, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Al-Amin Hamid Mohammed, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Yanina Fiorella Nahum, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Saporna Paul, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering, Materials Science and Engineering. S. Gulberg Özcebe, Doctor of Philosophy, Bioengineering. Samuel L. Passman, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Ryan Richard Posh, Doctor of Philosophy, Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Yi Yue Chan, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. MD Tamid Rashid, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Virginia Gisela Rodriguez, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Clemens Jonathan Zimon Schaefer, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Yu Shi, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical Engineering. Matthew J. Siss, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Ryan Wesley Smith, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Jeremy Speth, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Leah Christine Sullivan, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Jonathan Satoshi Takashita, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. William Tyson, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Yijun Tian, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Patrick Gordon Tinsley, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Nivedita Venkatesan, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical Engineering. Rosaura G. Vidalmata, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Sabrina N. Volponi, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Chalu Wang, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Ning Wang, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemical Engineering. Sen Wang, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Alicia Yu Wei, Doctor of Philosophy, Bioengineering. Zhe Yu Yan, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Rehan Yunus, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical Engineering. Wenhao Yu, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering. Zhangduo Zhang, Doctor of Philosophy, Civil and Environmental Engineering and Earth Sciences. Songjia Zheng, Doctor of Philosophy, Electrical Engineering. Shengyue Zhu, Doctor of Philosophy, Computer Science and Engineering.
Reverend Father President, I am pleased to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for a doctoral degree from the College of Engineering.
I now call on Professor Santiago Schnell, the Dean of the College of Science, to present his candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the College of Science and their directors please come forward?
Marissa Jemay Anderson, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Kirk M. Atkinson, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Luis Felipe Avila Cobian, Doctor of Philosophy, Integrated Biomedical Sciences, Chemistry. Owasiji Olatunde Awatunde, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Patricia Rose H. Eisen, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Matthew Joseph Daniel Bonus, Doctor of Philosophy, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Curtis Brager, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Gunnar McAndrews Brown, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. Timothy Adam Burton, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Jishnudas Chakamaleyat, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Bo An Chen, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Kaylee Ann Clossy, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Emma Ray Cobian, Doctor of Philosophy, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Rachel Marie Cronin, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Allison Rose Kutry, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Brandon James Jahoski, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Nathaniel Lawrence Dominique, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Caitlin Elizabeth Thornbury Donahue, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Sorowit Eknipitsari, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Chungkai Fan, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Anthony Francisco, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. Yayi Fu, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Rananjaya Subhash Gamage, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Danielle Kathleen Jeremiah, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Sushrut Gange, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics, Material Science, and Engineering. Benjamin Joseph Gambash, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Kathleen Lucille Hayes, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Ka Wah Ho, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. Yu Quinn Jin, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Anthony Kip Career, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Kirill Kiniazev, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry, Materials Science, and Engineering. Sai Shraddha Reddy Komidi, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Renjung Kwang, Doctor of Philosophy, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Kevin Wanbom Lee, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. Stanimir Lechev, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. Celine Liu, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Jiaqi Ma, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Carlos Misael Madrid Padilla, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Gautami Mahendran, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Connor William Mallon, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Emanuela Marangona, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Jorge Stalin Martinez Armas, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. William Richard McManus, Doctor of Philosophy, Integrated Biomedical Sciences, Biological Sciences. Lista Nazdira Moncada Morales, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Diana Marcela Morales, Doctor of Philosophy, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Catherine E. Morris, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Camille Lauren Mosley, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Sean Murphy, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Claire Elizabeth Nelmark, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Ryan James O'Connell, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Benjamin Howard Rajeski, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Hari M. Raumurthy, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Bradley Michael Riednauer, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Brian Reyes Velez, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Logan Samuel Riney, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. Rachel Marie Roller, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Aaron M. Rosenberg, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Matthew Joseph Scalamandri, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. James Harrison Schofield, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Amal Sebastian, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. Wan Tek So, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Shahina, Doctor of Philosophy, Physics. Sydney Chevalier, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Heather Shepard, Doctor of Philosophy, Biochemistry. Julia Suzanne Spear, Doctor of Philosophy, Integrated Biomedical Sciences, Chemistry. Jonathan Thomas Stoffel, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Bingyue Su, Doctor of Philosophy, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Raisa Twiringiamana, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Anna Elizabeth Sleeter Vincent, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Yu Wang, Doctor of Philosophy, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Tracy J. Warner, Doctor of Philosophy, Mathematics. Nicole Elizabeth Weaver, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Hannah Wesselman, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Elizabeth Arsenault Yi, Doctor of Philosophy, Biological Sciences. Michael James Zeiler, Doctor of Philosophy, Chemistry. Xingyuan Zhao, Doctor of Philosophy, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics.
Reverend Father and President, I'm pleased to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for a doctoral degree from the College of Science.
I now call on Professor Scott Appleby, the Dean of the Keough School of Global Affairs, to present his candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in the Keough School of Global Affairs and their directors please come forward?
Ruth Carmi, Doctor of Philosophy, Peace Studies and Sociology. Sarah Lynn Crane, Doctor of Philosophy, Peace Studies and History. Hilal Mohammed Khan, Doctor of Philosophy, Peace Studies and Anthropology. Josephine Marie-Elisabeth Le Chabre, Doctor of Philosophy, Peace Studies and Political Science.
Reverend Father President, I am pleased to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for a doctoral degree from the Keough School of Global Affairs.
Now, would all doctoral degree recipients please rise so we can formally confer your degree? Thank you, Dean Mastillo, Dean Culligan, Dean Schnell, Dean Appleby, and Dean Hildreth. By the authority vested in me as president of the University of Notre Dame du Lac, and in the name of the trustees of the university and its faculty, I solemnly and publicly confer on you the degree recommended by your dean. We admit you to all its rights and responsibilities, and remind you of the responsibilities you are about to assume. May God bless and keep you. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Now we turn to the recognition of our award recipients. Yesterday at the Graduate School Award Reception, we honored the recipients of our annual awards, the Eli J. and Helen Shaheen Awards, the Social Justice Award, the James A. Burns CSC Awards, the Dick and Peggy Notebart Award, and the Distinguished Graduate Alumni Award. To learn more about the remarkable accomplishments of our honorees, I direct you to the awards booklet, which has some great write-ups about them, and I encourage you to read them. They're all outstanding researchers and have made great contributions during their careers. So we were privileged to have these honorees as part of our platform party this morning. So I ask that each stand when I announce their award. The Eli J. and Helen Shaheen Award recognizes the superior academic achievement of a graduating doctoral student in each of the 4 divisions of the graduate school. In the Division of Engineering, Ryan Richard Pasch from the Department of Aerospace and Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Pasch's dissertation title is The Development of Hybrid Volitional Control for Robotic Transtibial Prosthesis. In the Division of the Humanities, Anne Elise Crafton from the Medieval Institute. Dr. Crafton's dissertation title is You Sound Like a Weef, the representation of women's speech in Old English literature. In the Division of Science, Carlos Misael Madrid Padilla from the Department of Mathematics. Dr. Madrid Padilla's dissertation title is Some Generalizations in Non-Parametric Function Estimation for Temporal Spatial Multidimensional Data. In the Division of Social Sciences, Natan Ezekiel Skigin from the Department of Political Science. Dr. Skigin's dissertation title is Challenging Stigma from Below, How Human Rights Movements Contest Repressive States and Shape Democratic Citizenship. The Social Justice Award recognizes a graduate student with the commitment and courage to tackle complex issues in our society through excellence in their research, teaching, and service. This year, we honor Cam Lauren Mosley from the Department of Biological Sciences. Dr. Mosley's dissertation title is Habitat and Angler Influences on Recreational Fisheries Ecology and Management. The James A. Burns CSC Awards recognize outstanding faculty mentorship and showcase our very best doctoral advisors and the value of positive mentor-mentee relationships. For exceptional and sustained mentoring over the course of his career, we recognize Prashant V. Kamat, professor in the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry. For exceptional mentoring of graduate students at the mid-career stage, we recognize Rebecca A. Wingert, Associate Professor in the Department of Biological Sciences. The Dick and Peggy Notebart Award is given to a faculty member or administrator who has had a significant positive impact on graduate studies. This year, we recognize William A. Phillip, Professor in the Department of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering. Finally, the Distinguished Graduate Alumni Award is given to an individual who has received a graduate degree from the university and who has made significant and distinctive contributions to their field, community, or society. This year's recipient is Dr. Michael Davern, Executive Vice President and Chief Research Officer at NORC at the University of Chicago. Please join me in acknowledging all of our recipients. And now, we recognize those students who have earned a master's degree. Master's candidates, you will assemble by college at the direction of the marshals. I now call upon Professor Sarah Mastillo, the Dean of the College of Arts and Letters, to present her candidates for the master's degree.
Will the candidates for the following master's degrees in the College of Arts and Letters please come forward? Master of Arts, Master of Divinity, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Medieval Studies, Master of Sacred Music, Master of Theological Studies.
Samuel Mason Airy, Master of Sacred Music. Augusta Ann Beaver, Master of Fine Arts, English. Richard Charles Bevington III, CSC, Master of Divinity. Mary Onlee Bees, Master of Theological Studies. Margaret Lily Borgos, Master of Arts, English. Thomas Wesley Bossy, Master of Arts, Theology. Erica Rasunern Bryan, Master of Fine Arts, English. Allison Rachel Burton, Master of Theological Studies. Fabiola D'Angelo, Master of Arts, Italian Studies. Jason McKay Daniels, Master of Arts, Design. Rose Darlene Darbus, Master of Fine Arts, English. Jeffrey Junaid Dean, Master of Sacred Music. Riley Fichter, Master of Fine Arts, Art Studio. Heather Marie Foucault Cam, Master of Arts, Theology. Ahileas Ganchos, Master of Theological Studies. Anthony Ray Geralds Jr., Master of Arts, Theology. Santiago Banda, Master of Arts, Theology. Nicole Elizabeth Gertis, Master of Sacred Music. Julia Nell Goldschmidt, Master of Arts, Theology. Julia Kent Greenwood, Master of Divinity. Jessica Marie Guerrero, Master of Divinity. Clement John Harold, Master of Theological Studies. Mary Catherine Heaton, Master of Divinity. Patrick Casey Chaplow Hennessy, Master of Arts, Theology. Luz Maria Hernandez, Master of Divinity. Stephen Joseph Hill, Master of Theological Studies. Thomas Elliott Horner, Master of Theological Studies. Sandra Imendemen, Master of Arts, French and Francophone Studies. Nkemgong Ojombo James, Master of Theological Studies. Elena Kim Johansson, Master of Fine Arts, English. Noah Malloy Young, CSC, Master of Divinity. Thomas David Keith, Master of Theological Studies. Edith Marie Lagarde Babbage, Master of Arts, History. Catherine Elizabeth Lestingy, Master of Arts, Design. Martin Edward Leonto, Master of Arts, Theology. Feng Liu, Master of Theological Studies. Madison Hartzell Lofton, Master of Divinity. Ariana Renee Martinez, Master of Arts, English. Catherine Marie Mascari, Master of Theological Studies. Carlos Giovanni Mata Arellano, Master of Arts, Theology. Joseph Robert Matty, Master of Fine Arts, Art Studio. Colleen Malone McLinden, Master of Theological Studies. Mary Madeline Mertes, Master of Arts, Theology. Hans Miles, Master of Fine Arts, Art Studio. Emma Hannafin Miller, Master of Theological Studies. Aaron Richard Morris, CSC, Master of Divinity. Colin Thomas Mullaney, Master of Divinity. Magdalena Susana Munoz Pizulich, Master of Theological Studies. David C. Murray, CSC, Master of Divinity. Genevieve Ann O'Connor, Master of Theological Studies. Chibuike Egwu Ogbonnaya, Master of Fine Arts, English. Gabriel Blackwood Parlin, Master of Arts, Early Christian Studies. Owen Samuel Peck, Master of Sacred Music. Tyler J. Popa, Master of Divinity. Samuel Rich, Master of Arts, Classics. Michaela Reyes, Master of Theological Studies. Jemiah Mishana Robinson, Master of Arts, Sociology. Manuel Rodriguez, Master of Arts, Sociology. Scotty Madeline Rogers, Master of Sacred Music. Deborah Osir Rogo, Master of Arts, History. John Joseph Ryan IV, Master of Divinity. Peter Gear Talcott Scherer, Master of Arts, Italian Studies. Nicholas Matthew Shefstad, Master of Sacred Music. James Allen Shetlick, Master of Arts, Early Christian Studies. Margaret Schlick, Master of Arts, English. Annette Jo Schumacher-Barr, Master of Arts, Theology. Maria Cecilia Sermersheim, Master of Theological Studies. Maura Rose Shea, Master of Theological Studies. Ahana Sood, Master of Arts, English. Sienna Lee Stribling, Master of Sacred Music. Aaron Chappell Taylor, Master of Sacred Music. Taylor Noel Thomas, Master of Fine Arts, English. Daniel Tormey, Master of Arts, Theology. Gustavo Alejandro Torres, Master of Arts, Theology. Lauren Kristen Walatka, Master of Divinity. Alexander Douglas White, Master of Divinity. Adam Cole Wyatt, Master of Arts, Early Christian Studies.
Reverend Father President, I am pleased to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for a master's degree from the College of Arts and Letters.
I now call on Professor Patricia Culligan, the Dean of the College of Engineering, to present her candidates for the master's degree.
Will the candidates for the following master's degrees in the College of Engineering please come forward? Master of Engineering, Master of Science in Aerospace Engineering, Master of Science in Bioengineering, Master of Science in Chemical Engineering, Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Master of Science in Computer Science and Engineering, Master of Science in Earth Sciences, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, and Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering.
Fianfoloa Alua Toyosi Abioye, Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Beatriz Alejandra Aguilar Enriquez, Master of Science in Earth Sciences. Ahmad Mohammed Sadiq Al-Sawi, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Tala Mohammed Mahmoud Al-Azul, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Amr A. Al-Zubaidi, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Drew Davis Barlow, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Kerrigan Bermani, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Daniela Maria Bolanos, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Namdi Chinomso Chikeri, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering. Anitaban Chowdhury, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering. John Henry Michael Cowart, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering. Muhammad Tawfiq Chowdhury, Master of Science in Computer Science and Engineering. Colton Rice Crum, Master of Science in Computer Science and Engineering. Luka Svetko, Master of Science in Computer Science and Engineering. Stephen J. Davis, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering. Justin Matthew DeLay, Master of Science in Computer Science and Engineering. Anitza Gatsevich, Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Yun Yang Gu, Master of Science in Bioengineering. Adedayo Babatunde Jigida, Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Mark S. Kamara, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Colleen Marie King, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Yiming Lee, Master of Science in Computer Science and Engineering. Jack Connor Lyons, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Troy McFarland, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Omar Moreno, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Lee Ndunga Ngoshi, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Ramin Porhanasa, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Sandesh Prakash Rajput, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Adrian Alberto Rivera Irizarry, Master of Science in Aerospace Engineering. Tahir Irshad Ali Shah, Master of Science in Bioengineering. Kason Joe Henry Wilburn, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Capra Keelock Williams, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Badr Loai Zayed, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering. Frank Joseph Sicardi, Master of Engineering, Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Reverend Father President, I am pleased to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for a master's degree from the College of Engineering.
I now call upon Professor Santiago Schnell, the Dean of the College of Science, to present his candidates for the master's degree.
Will the candidates for the master's degree in science in the College of Science please come forward?
Abdirahman Ismail Abi, Master of Science, Esteem. Raymond Andrew Alvarez, Master of Science, Data Science. Patience Ankunda, Master of Science, Esteem. Yufi Anamoa Annan, Master of Science, Esteem. Elijah Atuhare, Master of Science, Esteem. Luis Miguel Benitez Norat, Master of Science, Mathematics. Kelton Victor Berry, Master of Science, Data Science. Mihaela Bet, Master of Science, Esteem. El Shaddai Tilahun Bikas, Master of Science, Esteem. Andrew Joseph Bittner, Master of Science, Data Science. Luke Aaron Bohenick, Master of Science, Data Science. Kevin Brady, Master of Science, Esteem. Sean Richard Bullock, Master of Science, Data Science. Connor Michael Cochran, Master of Science, Esteem. Catherine O'Brien Coffey, Master of Science, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Travis Aaron Darby, Master of Science, Data Science. Jack Riley Decker, Master of Science, Esteem. Anna Grace DeMars, Master of Science, Esteem. Kimberly Dickinson, Master of Science, Data Science. Sierra Grace Dillon, Master of Science, Esteem. Elliot Akindi Dio, Master of Science, Esteem. Tamitope Oyeyemi Eyinna, Master of Science, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Anne-Marie Elizabeth Freely, Master of Science, Esteem. Sarah Margaret Sorello Frick, Master of Science, Global Health. Joseph Andrew Fuchs, Master of Science, Esteem. Kevin Michael Gallagher, Master of Science, Data Science. Thomas James Gallagher, Master of Science, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Oscar John Gleason, Master of Science, Esteem. Claire Rose Greenleaves, Master of Science, Esteem. Grace Paidamoyo Guini, Master of Science, Esteem. Claudia Hajar, Master of Science, Esteem. Megan Elizabeth Hammond, Master of Science, Data Science. Sarah Catherine Haraus, Master of Science, Global Health. Jasmine Brianna Harris, Master of Science, Esteem. William Stephen Harvey, Master of Science, Esteem. Harrison Grant Hendricks, Master of Science, Esteem. Matthew Lewis Hennessy, Master of Science, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Ethan Alexander Hurt, Master of Science, Esteem. Ian Michael Johnston, Master of Science, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Callie Ray Jungles, Master of Science, Esteem. Henry Kamugisha, Master of Science, Global Health. Emily Elizabeth Corrales, Master of Science, Global Health. Nathan Patrick Katsaroff, Master of Science, Esteem. Nimish Kandelwal, Master of Science, Esteem. Michael Anthony Labby, Master of Science, Data Science. Jameson Richard LaJoy, Master of Science, Esteem. Vicente Fernandez Lamera, Master of Science, Esteem. Ruotong Taylor Lee, Master of Science, Esteem. Sean Joseph Lysett, Master of Science, Esteem. Brandon Mamano, Master of Science, Esteem. Nicole Michelle McAlee, Master of Science, Data Science. Fernando Jose Morales Arellano, Master of Science, Esteem. William Morera dos Santos, Master of Science, Esteem. Ivan Muhumuza, Master of Science, Esteem. Tracy Hyduck Mulherin, Master of Science, Data Science. Maria Nakalanda, Master of Science, Esteem. Janet Namutebi, Master of Science, Esteem. Joseph Henry Rio Noose, Master of Science, Esteem. Neve O'Donnell, Master of Science, Esteem. Faith Omondi Oganyo, Master of Science, Esteem. Oise Omoijuampo, Master of Science, Esteem. Andrea Palomo Saavedra, Master of Science, Esteem. Lauren Peoples, Master of Science, Data Science. Alexander Michael Pittsford, Master of Science, Chemistry. Dominique Grace Polanco, Master of Science, Esteem. Marjana Perebsky, Master of Science, Data Science. Thomas Michael Prees, Master of Science, Esteem. Nicholas Everett Radler, Master of Science, Data Science. Trevor Ray, Master of Science, Esteem. Sean Roche, Master of Science, Esteem. Caitlin Amelie Rodway, Master of Science, Data Science. Mayranyali Torres Baez, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Esteban Rojas, Master of Science, Esteem. Claire Anna Ruddy, Master of Science, Esteem. Philip Rugamba, Master of Science, Esteem. Carolina Santamaria, Master of Science, Data Science. John Ferguson Seck, Master of Science, Global Health. Maeve Elizabeth Sentner, Master of Science, Esteem. Tiernan Edward Shaffrey, Master of Science, Esteem. Dylan Riley Shaver, Master of Science, Esteem. Taylor Ann Sherman, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Madi Shirazi, Master of Science, Data Science. Robert Craig Sloan, Master of Science, Data Science. David Michael Smiley, Master of Science, Data Science. Al-Haji So, Master of Science, Global Health. Gabriel Leonis Taro Jr., Master of Science, Data Science. Justin Toombs, Master of Science, Esteem. Linda Marie Ungerbeck, Master of Science, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Adan Valleda Jr., Master of Science, Esteem. Michael Andrew Philip Wallace, Master of Science, Esteem. Dylan Walsh, Master of Science, Esteem. Shui-Chun Wang, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Molly Helen White, Master of Science, Applied and Computational Mathematics and Statistics. Grayson Lane Wolf, Master of Science, Biological Sciences. Keenan Victor Worsthorn, Master of Science, Esteem. Abinya Yerabati, Master of Science, Esteem. Sujin Yoon, Master of Science, Esteem. Tonja Zheng, Master of Science in Interdisciplinary Mathematics.
Reverend Father President, I'm pleased to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for a master's degree from the College of Science.
I now call on Professor Scott Appleby, the Dean of the Keough School of Global Affairs, to present his candidates for the master's degree.
Will the candidates for the Master of Global Affairs degree in the Keough School of Global Affairs please come forward?
Zumabai Abdisalam Ulu, Master of Global Affairs. Skandar Hana Atala, Master of Global Affairs. Matthew Stephen Boken Newman, Master of Global Affairs. Halkano Galgalo Boru, Master of Global Affairs. David Mario Campos, Master of Global Affairs. Noha Mohammed Elsabeh Mohammed, Master of Global Affairs. Rawand Kader Fayek, Master of Global Affairs. Fatima Faisal Khan, Master of Global Affairs. Diba Farhat, Master of Global Affairs. Adila Ferdous, Master of Global Affairs. Sierra Stone Griffin, Master of Global Affairs. Nasiba Hamidi, Master of Global Affairs. Ao Myo Hen, Master of Global Affairs. Emma Hokoda, Master of Global Affairs. Fernando Ixpanel, Master of Global Affairs. Olfa Jalasi, Master of Global Affairs. John Stephen Lilligard, Master of Global Affairs. Alethea Lowe, Master of Global Affairs. Colleen Mayer, Master of Global Affairs. Valena Iyamadi McEwen, Master of Global Affairs. Nancy Okot Obonyo, Master of Global Affairs. Chukwuemeka Daniel Oyenana, Master of Global Affairs. Tess Osborne, Master of Global Affairs. Renee Gabriela Perez Massard, Master of Global Affairs. Yarena Paisko, Master of Global Affairs. Zakira Jashuli, Master of Global Affairs. Asma Abubakar Rassem, Master of Global Affairs. Nyanga Rogers Wright, Master of Global Affairs. Kyle James Ceasley, Master of Global Affairs. Angela Azama Saidu, Master of Global Affairs. Thomas Spencer Sexton, Master of Global Affairs. Ishika Sharan, Master of Global Affairs. Abdi Rahman Suleimanov, Master of Global Affairs. Alasana Suso, Master of Global Affairs. Alexis Danielle Tucker, Master of Global Affairs.
Reverend Father President, I am pleased to present to you the candidates who have completed the requirements for a master's degree from the Keough School of Global Affairs.
Would all master's degree recipients please rise? Thank you, Dean Mostello, Dean Culligan, Dean Schnell, Dean Appleby, and Dean Hildreth. By the authority vested in me as president of the University of Notre Dame du Lac, and in the name of the trustees of the university and its faculty, I solemnly and publicly confer on you the degree recommended by your dean. We admit you to all its rights and privileges and remind you of the responsibilities you are about to assume. May God bless and keep you all. Congratulations and best wishes. Dean Hildreth, Provost McGreevy, family and friends, welcome and thank you for being here today, with us today. Graduates, you have worked hard and showed perseverance to get to this day. But I know you'd agree that while your accomplishments are truly your own, you did not do it all on your own. You may have done the studying, but your families and loved ones did the sweating and stressing along with you. They cheered you on at your successes and cheered you up at your setbacks. Many of them are sitting behind you today. They have been behind you every step of the way to reach this milestone. So to the mothers, fathers, siblings and spouses, friends and relatives, thank you and congratulations. This day belongs to you as well. Graduates, let's stand, turn, and applaud your family members and supporters here today. Class of 2024, you are a distinguished class, boasting many accolades and accomplishments in every field and discipline. As I step down from the presidency, I'm most proud of the progress Notre Dame has made in research and graduate school education in recent decades. As a university traditionally known for undergraduate education increasingly takes its place among the distinguished graduate programs in the world. The growth is due not only to our distinguished faculty and academic leaders, but also to the scholarly contributions you, our graduate students, have made and will make. We are proud to call you our graduates. Your degree represents to what you, through your talent and hard work, have accomplished and your promise for the future. They give you the right to expect much as you go out into the world. They also indicate what the world has a right to expect from you. What can it expect? Certainly, the highest level of learning and skill in your chosen fields. But at Notre Dame, we hope for more. We hope you will use the advantage of the education you received here for the common good. We hope that we'll use your talents and skills not simply to serve your own interests, but to care for the neediest and create a more just society. We hope that you have acquired here not only the knowledge to make a good living, but the wisdom to live a good life. And a critical part of living a good life is finding a way in which you are called to use your learning for a purpose beyond yourself. As Pope Francis has said, we must never forget the true power at whatever level is service. My hope for each of you is that you, no matter what your field, will find and direct your learning and efforts to service. Graduates, we congratulate you, we celebrate you, and we wish you every success. Thank you for your presence with us. We look forward to hearing all the many great things you will do with what you have learned at Notre Dame. Let us bring today's ceremony to a close with a brief prayer. Let us pray. Lord God, of all the gifts you have bestowed on us, none is greater than giving us intellects to seek truth, to learn, and to understand your creation. We thank you for these graduates who have labored so hard to learn and to understand. We ask that you guide them to use what they have learned to go forth and heal, enlighten, and unify a world deeply in need. We pray this in your name. Amen.
Our commencement ceremony will now close with the singing of Notre Dame, Our Mother, led by 4 of our Master of Sacred Music degree recipients. Upon conclusion of the alma mater, I ask that all guests and graduates remain at their seats until the platform party has departed the stage. For our graduates, as you exit the stadium tunnel, please follow the directions of the ushers and the marshals and keep walking to the library mall so that those following behind you can exit the tunnel. At this time, I would like to invite our graduates, their guests, and any faculty mentors to join us for an informal reception with light refreshments on the stadium concourse between gates A and B as you exit the seating area. Congratulations again, and thank you for your presence here today. Now please stand and join us for the singing of Notre Dame, Our Mother.
Notre Dame, our Mother, tender, strong, and true, proud